button pusher down here. Square One DJ Chevy. What's up, fam?
What's going on with you?
Oh, you know, I'm excited to be here and see you again.
This is what we do. Like, this is what we do until they get it.
Till they get it, you know. This is the old head session, real spit. You know what I'm saying? DJ Who the F ever down here with DJ Chevy. That's my alter ego. So we was talking earlier, and you know, we can sit here and we can go forever about what's wrong with PGH hip hop right now. But I would like to know, what do you see occurring positive in the city of Pittsburgh as far as the hip hop music scene goes right now?
I think that some artists in the city are trying to stretch, and that's bring something different to the game. Being old, like we talked about, they're bringing that what Nova did when he first came out. Just something different, a different twist, a different. The only issue that I have with the different is there's no fundamental to it. So some of the different is just, I don't know no better and I'm doing something wrong. I can still appreciate it because your work ethic's there and you're trying to do it. It's just you need that little tweak of getting the right structure.
All right, so here we go. So as you mentioned fundamentals. So if we go to my hair's in my glasses. All right, so if we go to the top 3 fundamental things to the MC walking in the doors to see DJ Chevy, he has good work ethic. He writes. He's good. What are those 3 fundamental things? Just 3 that you think they should be bringing through your door. They should know about hip hop.
About hip hop, first of all, it comes from within. You can't take your outside environment and then talk. It has to come from within. You have to give your opinion on what you're going through, what you're seeing, what you're involved with. It's not what Joe's story is, what David's story is. You know what I mean? It has to be your story, and that's the only way that it's going to come through is authentic and something that I can feel. Yesterday on Facebook, I put up a video of a young man who's deaf, could not hear. He's rapping sign language, and I made the statement. I like him better than 80% of the rappers I know because I can feel him. I don't understand sign language, but what he had to say, it had a feel, it had a vibe. I didn't have to know what he was saying. He could have been rapping in French. It didn't matter. It was how passionate he was on his delivery. Let me know he was convicted to what he was saying. It wasn't a show.
That's what makes hip hop universal. That's what makes it universal. The feeling of it. Because I listen to music from Britain, Japan, Australia a lot, and I'm like, what the hell they're talking about? But man, I can feel it. It feels good.
It's a vibration. It's a vibe, and it's just one of those things to where it makes everything universal. And to me, of all the genres, hip hop was founded on that vibe. Information, you know what I mean? Education. So that would be definitely one of the things that I would consider, you know what I mean? First, you got to be honest. Second, you got to be a student of the game, in my opinion. See where you fit in. Understand what your role's going to be. Clearly. Instead of just out here, just shotgun blasting, throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. Because something might stick that's not you, so now you're doing it because that's what stuck. So now you're stuck playing a role in something that's supposed to be authentic and genuine. So yeah, find the difference. And then I would say 3. And I'm gonna go roundabout and say this. Everybody always talk about Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever play. Michael Jordan ran plays. He had a coach. So if this is what you want to do in hip hop, you gotta find somebody that's going to be able to give you a structure and a direction to get you to where you want to go. You don't just get to the championship game by going to Walmart buying a basketball and you there. It takes some work, it takes some dedication, and it takes a game plan, a structure. And it's just like, it's this new adopted thing. Like, I can just, get a ballpoint pen and a pad and write 16, they ain't even writing whole songs. They writing 16s, throwing them up on the internet.
One verse bangers!
But you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those situations where there's no real structure, substance to it. So when they get frustrated 8 months, a year down the road, then they want to blame, oh, you wasn't feeling me, oh, you ain't supporting, oh, you, right. But in actuality, there's really nothing to support because it's so either left or right. I'm not clear where you're trying to go or what you're doing.
Yeah, well, ixnay on the support, cause I feel like I put enough people on stage, good rappers, not so good rappers. There's stages out there to put you under. There's people to shoot your video. There's all these things available. Social media made making hip hop so easy, and making music so easy that you can't even be like, no, nobody support me. My thing is, where's the dedication to yourself? I hear a lot of people, wow, but how come it costs that much to do? You got this an investment, man. Oh, I'm not paying you to get on stage. Why not? I'm paying for the stage, I'm paying for this, I'm paying for that, I'm paying for this, and you supposed to walk in like you a star, can't bring 15 people to the show, and not supposed to pay. I mean, like, come on, man. So, we gonna stay on the what's right with this. We gonna stay on with this what's right there. So, what do you think about production efforts as of lately?
Oh, okay. Well, first and foremost, I think that a lot of this production just sounds so much the same. Like that was just a no-no. We used to call it biting back in the day. You know what I mean? Like it all sounds the same, which forces the MCs to kind of sound the same. So you gotta, just perpetuates the same thing. I'm upset about the disconnect. The interview that we're having right now literally started with a phone call. Button said, "Hey, I need a beat. I'm doing these one verse bangers. I need a beat." And I said to her, "Okay, I'll be in the studio 6." I didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna send you something." I said, "I'll be in the studio tomorrow. Let's link up." Now she could have said, "Well, I ain't got time. Can you send me something?" And I'd have said, "When you get time, I'll be in the studio," because I want to be a part of the process. I want to know what you're thinking and feeling, how you know what I mean. So I don't believe that you can really cook somebody a meal without speaking to them. That's just me. I don't know. Yeah, like you have to order the food. So if I'm in a situation where I'm cooking chicken for you and you want a shrimp, now we got a problem. So I'd rather sit and wait until you get to the table and ask you what you want to eat. That's the way I do my production. We have to be a part of the process, and it's called producing. You know what I mean? Beat making is one thing. Anybody can sit.
I'm a beat maker. I'm not a producer.
Anybody can sit and make beats, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what makes you happy and that's your outlet, make beats.
Break that down. Because you know what? Here we go with the education. Re-education of hip-hop. A lot of people, especially some of the younger artists, don't know the difference between a producer and a beat maker. So break that down.
Okay. Simple. A person who makes beats. They sit with whatever software or hardware and they create a track. Past that point, they have no other involvement with the track. Okay? Now, a producer does not have to make beats. A producer is a person who orchestrates and brings together a track. May find the artist, may find the beat maker, may find a live instrumentation from somewhere. They bring all of these elements together and they produce a track. Now the other one that's nice is executive producer.
That's the money, man.
I just cut the check.
Right. And it better be make my money back.
And I dictate everything that happens. You might think that's the hottest song, but it's not going on or don't fit where I thought this thing should go. So that's how Dre has gotten away with so much, because he executive produce. He puts his money up so he can dictate what it sounds like. You know what I mean? So
y'all learned it here. Real spit. JPP. We gonna go make a beat, because I came here for a beat, not to be educating y'all all night. Thanks, Chevy. You know we're gonna have part 63 later. You already know we can do this all night, man. Deuces. Another JPB production.